afternoon and welcome to Kissling Non-Commissioned Officer Academy's Intermediate Leadership Experience graduation for class 17-3. I am Master Sergeant Christopher Worcester, your Master of Ceremonies, and on behalf of the Commandant and cadre of the Kissling Non-Commissioned Officer Academy, I'm delighted to welcome you to today's events. Thank you to Staff Sergeant Carmen Ambroski from the United States Air Force in Europe Band for the excellent renditions of the German and American national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it's my honor to introduce our distinguished guests. Vice Commander, Headquarters, United States Air Forces in Europe, Air Forces Africa, Major General Timothy Zadelis. Our guest speaker for today's ceremony, the 721st Air Mobility Operations Group Superintendent, Chief Master Sergeant Ernesto Rendon. The Commandant of the Kissling Non-Commissioned Officer Academy, Chief Master Sergeant Tamar Dennis. Commander, 86th Airlift Wing, Brigadier General Richard Moore. Representing the Command Chief, 86th Airlift Wing, Chief Master Sergeant David Morris. Vice Commander, 435th Air Ground Operations Wing, Colonel Matthew Villella. Representing the Command Chief, 435th Air Ground Operations Wing, Chief Master Sergeant Edward Keenan. Commander, 521st Air Mobility Operations Wing, Colonel Thomas Cooper. Command Chief Master Sergeant, 521st Air Mobility Operations Wing, Chief Master Sergeant Mark Redden. We want to recognize all directors, commanders, Chief Master Sergeants, First Sergeants, supervisors, mentors, and friends of our graduates who have extended their support throughout the course. Thank you for being part of today's ceremony. We also want to pay special recognition to the individuals whose support cannot be truly measured, our graduates' families. They have sacrificed for mission requirements, TDY commitments, deployments, and PCS moves. These are sacrifices not uncommon to those who are part of the Air Force family. Their family's contribution have advanced these NCOs to arrive at this point in their career. Will the spouses, significant others, and family members of our graduates please stand to be recognized? This afternoon, we celebrate the successful completion of the Non-Commissioned Officer Academy's Intermediate Leadership Experience for 139 non-commissioned officers. The ILA course is designed to develop adaptable NCOs for current and future leadership and management challenges in order to think and act critically in complex and ambiguous environments, such as the ones we face every day. Today's graduates with a class average of 10.9 years time in service represent an elite group of junior NCOs from across UCAF Africa. They led the charge and completed their distance learning course and have now capstoned their junior enlisted education with the completion of ILA. Our students devoted themselves to 198 academic hours, which focused on 192 competencies and 38 leadership behaviors. They successfully accomplished 25 academic days, 7 graded written assignments, and 2 graded briefings. Each student received 360-degree feedback daily from peers and instructors. The feedback provoked individual self-reflection and ultimately drove a change in their behavior. This graduation ceremony is a proud part of our profession of arms. It is a time to recognize how our enlisted leaders challenge, train, mentor, and guide the future of our great Air Force, our Airmen. There were many discussions and displays of leadership throughout the 25 academic days. A select few NCOs are distinguished by the robes they are wearing. These robes represent Class 17-3's student leadership. These students led their peers throughout the entire experience. Our class leader is wearing a red robe, and our 12 flight leaders are identified by their yellow robes. The black ropes represent the key players for our reveille and retreat ceremonies held throughout the class. Students of class 17-3, congratulations. You have risen to the challenges placed in front of you, and you have succeeded. This ceremony, the reason we're all here today, is to salute you. We sincerely hope that your intermediate leadership experience will always be one you will remember. At this time, it's with great pleasure that we introduce our guest speaker for this afternoon. Chief Master Sergeant Ernesto Rendon is the Superintendent, 721st Air Mobility Operations Group, Ramstein Air Base, Germany. The group is responsible for executing AMC's en-route command and control, maintenance support, and air transportation services for strategic airlift and aeromedical evacuation missions supporting NATO, EUCOM, AFRICOM, and CENTCOM operations in Europe, Africa, and Southwest Asia. In this capacity, he serves as a personal advisor to the commander on all issues regarding the effective use and discipline of 1,325 enlisted personnel. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce Chief Master Sergeant Ernesto Rendon.
So good afternoon. What a beautiful day. I'll tell you, before I kind of get too deep into this, if you ever have the opportunity or the next opportunity to graduation to visit the school over at Capone, their Spirits of Yesterday is just an amazing event where they take us through kind of the inception of the Air Force, beginning with World War II and carry us all the way into today. Really inspiring. This cadre of instructors do an amazing job putting that on and teaching this course. So thank you. Again, glorious day today. We're here to celebrate the graduation of some phenomenal NCOs from the intermediate leadership experience. Thank you, Chief Dennis, for giving me the opportunity to spend some time with your class and to get a moment here to speak with our graduates in celebration of this phenomenal event. A special thank you to General Zavalis, General Moore, Chief Morse, Colonel Brown, Chief Taylor, Colonel Cooper, and Chief Rendon. Thank you for joining us today. All directors, commanders, chiefs, first sergeants, supervisors, and especially the family members of our graduates, thank you for being here in support of our non-commissioned officers. To all graduates, congratulations on completing the intermediate leadership experience. Enlisted professional military education provides a solid foundation that enables non-commissioned officers to take a break from operational demands and really focus on becoming better leaders. One of the greatest challenges we often face can best be illustrated through a short story. As a man walked past circus elephants, he suddenly stopped. He was confused by the fact that these huge creatures were being held by only one small rope. It was tied to their front leg. There were no chains, there were no cages. It was obvious that the elephants could at any time break free from their bonds, but for some reason, they did not. He saw a trainer nearby and asked why these animals just stood there and made no attempt to get away. Well, the trainer said, when they were very young and much smaller, we use the same size rope to tie them, and at that age, it's sufficient to restrain them. As they grow up, they are conditioned to believe they cannot break away. They believe the rope can still hold them down, and so they never try to break free. The man was amazed. These animals could at any time break free from their bonds, but because they believed they could not, they were stuck right where they were. Today I challenge all graduates to take a few minutes and decide if, like an elephant, you too have become bound by restraints that can no longer stop you. My guess is we've all got something holding us back, but only in our own minds. So let's all agree to stop that today. Stop the cycle by choosing to become bold leaders. Bold leaders resist the urge to avoid failure by questioning the status quo. We're counting on you to be bold leaders and to seek out improvement areas in your work center and get after solutions. Understand that not everyone will immediately agree with your ideas and that you may fail, but be willing to risk failure. In fact, consider it an investment that will pay off in the future. It's only fitting that this year we celebrate our Air Force's 70th anniversary. Our very existence as an independent military service is due to bold leaders who realized that airmen must be able to operate independent from our ground and sea forces to best leverage our core competencies. In 1947, these pioneers sought out improvement areas and persisted past barriers. They gave birth to the United States Air Force. Fast forward to sometime around 2006, and most of you demonstrated bold leadership. You volunteered to serve your nation as United States Airmen. You cast off the rope from your leg and took a leap of faith. And look what you've done so far. So far, you've absolutely embraced military service as a way of life. AFI 1-1 specifically defines this concept as living by rules and standards that are often more restricted than those found in civilian life. With an average 10.9 years in service, I know each of you have embraced service to our nation as a way of life. Yet we must continue to do better. And I'm confident we will do better, because through the course of your career, you've yet to experience a duty day free of combat operations. Since 2006, you've experienced soaring deployment demands, many of you with 2-to-1 and sometimes less of a deployment to dwell ratio. You survived the 2014 Force Management Initiatives that saw the first ever Quality Force Review Board. You flourished under the challenges and changes to the Air Force evaluation system and weighted airman promotion system. You proved that when asked to live by standards often more restrictive than those found in civilian life, you break free from the bounds that limit progress and you embrace that change. Time after time, you've been tested, and you have demonstrated your dedication to service and your commitment to the United States Air Force. You have proved to be bold leaders, and I'm proud to serve alongside each and every one of you. Today we celebrate your completion of the intermediate leadership experience, but tomorrow you'll return to your work centers and you'll do testing, because you are in the people business. You as mid-tier NCOs will inspire, lead, and mentor our most precious resource, our junior airmen. Be sure to apply the principles you have mastered over the last several weeks, and above all, have fun. Our airmen are watching, and they deserve bold leaders. Thank you very much, and congratulations, Class 17-3, lead on.
Thank you, Chief Brendan, for your inspirational words and encouragement. Chief Dennis, would you please join Chief Brendan on stage to present the awards? Throughout the Air Force and enlisted professional military education, it's a tradition to recognize excellence in performance. We do this through our awards program. Family and friends, please feel free to come forward and take photographs. Our first presentation is the Commandant's Award. This award recognizes the student who displays outstanding leadership within the classroom, exhibited exceptional military veteran, and highly effective interpersonal skills. 14 students were selected by their peers and instructors to be considered for the Commandant's Award. Chief Dennis interviewed all nominees and made the final selection. Nominees, as I announce your name, please stand and remain standing until all nominees that are announced. Audience, please hold your applause until the names of all 14 nominees are announced. The nominees are, from Eagle Flag, Technical Sergeant Anna Trematis. From Reaper Flag, Technical Sergeant Bruce Gordon. From Atlas Flag, Technical Sergeant Corey Allen. From Spartan Flag, Technical Sergeant Michael Carney. From Predator Flag, Technical Sergeant Humberto Lovera. From Thunderbolt Flag, Technical Sergeant Adam Stewart. From Spirit Flag, Technical Sergeant Dustin Trimble. From Atlas Flag, Technical Sergeant Brandon Bednarski. From Predator Flag, Technical Sergeant Ashley Marchson. From Hercules Flag, Technical Sergeant Miranda Oliver. From Payhawk Flag, Technical Sergeant Joshua Ferguson. From Predator Flag, Technical Sergeant Kevin Beeman Brown. From Hercules Flag, Technical Sergeant Matthew Hale. And from Eagle Flag, Technical Sergeant Anthony Calizo. All of our nominees are truly outstanding leaders and very deserving of this recognition. Let's give them all a round of applause. The Kissling Non-Commissioned Officer Academy's Commandant Award winner is, from Atlas Flag, Technical Sergeant Corey Allen. Squadron, Detachment 2, Mildenhall. The next award is the Academic Achievement Award. It's awarded to the student who has shown excellence as a scholar by achieving the highest combined score on all summative evaluations. The Academic Achievement Award winner is, from Spirit Flag, Technical Sergeant Dustin Trimble. United States Air Forces in Europe band Ramstein. Our next award presentations are the Distinguished Graduate Awards. These awards highlight excellence as both a leader and a scholar. It represents the top 10% of the class, and 13 students have earned this exceptional distinction. Ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished graduates are, from Reaper Flag, Technical Sergeant Bruce Gordon. Intelligence Squadron, Mildenhall. Technical Sergeant Corey Allen. Sergeant Allen is a member of the 25th Intelligence Squadron, Detachment 2, Mildenhall. From Thunderbolt Flag, Technical Sergeant Adam Stewart. Sergeant Stewart is a member of the 1st Combat Communications Squadron at Ramstein. From Predator Flag, Technical Sergeant Ashley Markson. Of the 48th Operations Support Squadron, Lincoln. From Atlas Flag, Technical Sergeant Brandon Bednarski. Member of the 402nd Intelligence Squadron, Darmstadt. From Spartan Flag, Technical Sergeant Michael Carmen. Support Squadron, Sven Dahl. From Predator Flag, Technical Sergeant Kevin Eamon Brown. Sergeant Eamon Brown is a member of the 25th Intelligence Squadron, Detachment 2, Mildenhall. From Predator Flag, Technical Sergeant Humberto Lavera. Sergeant Lavera is a member of the 86th Munitions Squadron, Ramstein. From Hercules Flag, Technical Sergeant Miranda Oliver. Medical Squadron, Montreal. From Paypok Flag, Technical Sergeant Joshua Ferguson. Sergeant Ferguson is a member of the 703rd Munitions Support Squadron, Vocal. From Falcon Flag, Technical Sergeant Ryan Gamboni. Sergeant Gamboni is a member of the 786 Civil Engineering Squadron in Ramstein.
Engineers, lead away! You broke it, we fix it!
From Thunderbolt Flag, Technical Sergeant Michael DeBoer. Member of the 423rd Security Force Squadron. And finally from Spirit Flag, Technical Sergeant Dustin Tremble. United States Air Forces in Europe Band, Ramstein. Receiving recognition as the top leader and scholar from any group in today's Air Force is a true honor. We will now recognize the student who has reached the pinnacle of performance by awarding the John L. Levitou Honor Graduate Award. The John L. Levitou Award is the highest recognition attainable at any level of enlisted professional military education. The recipient of this award clearly exceeded in the areas of academics, dress and personal appearance, interpersonal skills, military bearing, and overall leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kisling Non-Commissioned Officer Academy's John L. Levitou Honor Graduate Award winner is, from Eagle Flag, Technical Sergeant Anna Tronakis. Thank you, Chief Ranger. Now it's time to capstone Class 17-3's intermediate leadership experience and honor our enlisted heritage by presenting our students with their well-earned graduation diplomas. Audience, please feel free to applaud as the graduates make their way across the stage. Students, prepare for graduation.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Technical Sergeant Bunin, and it is my honor to present to you the graduates from Reaper Flight, beginning with the flight leader. From the 18th Intelligence Squadron, Detachment 4, Feltwell, Technical Sergeant William Tress. From the 86th Communications Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Camille Carrington. From the 86th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Jaime Vivas. From the 488th Intelligence Squadron, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Bruce Gorin. From the 701st Munitions Support Squadron, Klein Rogel, Technical Sergeant Pascal Joseph. From the 1st Combat Communications Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Joseph Metelko. From the Special Operations Command Africa, Kelly Barrett, Technical Sergeant Gabriel Soro. From the 21st Operational Weather Squadron, Capone, Technical Sergeant Alan Steinberg. From the 703rd Munitions Support Squadron, Oak Hill, Technical Sergeant Amanda Sims. From the 100 Security Forces Squadron, Building Hall, Technical Sergeant Jacob Udell. From the 48th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Lakenheath, Technical Sergeant Corey Van Wy. And from the 52nd Maintenance Squadron, Spangdahlem, Technical Sergeant Tyler Boo.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Technical Sergeant Ford, and it is my honor to present to you the graduates from Falcon Flight. Beginning with the flight leader from the 373rd Training Squadron, Detachment 319, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Chad Roberts. From the 48th Logistics Readiness Squadron, Lakenheath, Technical Sergeant Juan Ayala. From the 48th Medical Group, Lakenheath, Staff Sergeant Julie Bowles. From the North Atlantic Treaty Organization Intelligence Fusion Center, Molesworth, Technical Sergeant Brian Boozer. From the 786 Civil Engineer Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Ryan Gamboni. From the North Atlantic Treaty Organization Airborne Warning and Control System Aerospace Maintenance Squadron, Geilenkirchen, Technical Sergeant Jeffrey Gerken. From the 52nd Communications Squadron, Spangdahlem, Technical Sergeant Joshua Goodsell. From the 704th Munitions Support Squadron, Getty, Technical Sergeant Jose Perez. From the 321st Special Tactics Squadron, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Arlisha Richardson. From the 423rd Communications Squadron, Molesworth, Technical Sergeant Robert Smith. From the 7th Weather Squadron, Detachment 3, Vicenza, Technical Sergeant Cody Weekland. From the 31st Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Avion, Technical Sergeant Justin Wilson.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Technical Sergeant Moran. It is with great pride and honor that I present to you the graduates from Predator Flight. Beginning with the flight leader, from the 485th Intelligence Squadron V-Spotting, Technical Sergeant Damian Reyes. From the 488th Intelligence Squadron Digby, Technical Sergeant Levi Bates. From the 25th Intelligence Squadron Detachment 2, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Kevin Beeman Brown. From the 1st Combat Communications Squadron Ramstein, Staff Sergeant James Dietrich. From the 100th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Nicholas Hayward. from the 86th Munition Squadron Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Humberto Laviera. From the 48th Operations Support Squadron Lakenheath, Technical Sergeant Ashley Margison. From the 31st Civil Engineer Squadron Aviano, Technical Sergeant Brian Martinez. From the 86th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Anthony Reeves. From the 7th Weather Squadron Detachment 4, Cotterbach, Technical Sergeant Staritha Roberts. From the 48th Logistics Readiness Squadron Lakenheath, Staff Sergeant Daniel Siegel. From the 351st Aero Fueling Squadron Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Aaron Blassett.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Technical Sergeant Hobbs. It's my pride and honor to introduce the graduates from Atlas Flight, beginning with the class leader from the 402nd Intelligence Squadron, Darmstadt, Technical Sergeant Brandon Ganowski. Now we have flight leader from the 25th Intelligence Squadron, Detachment 2, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Corey Allen. From the 86th Security Forces Squadron, Ramstein, Staff Sergeant Kareem Abdullah. From the 86th Civil Engineer Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Kevin Ferguson. Alright, from the 31st Munition Squadron, Technical Sergeant Charles Frazier. From the 721st Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Ramstein, Staff Sergeant Kevin Husbands.
Never outdone.
From the 352nd Special Operation Maintenance Group, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Catherine Platt. From the 721st Aerial Report Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant James Sellers. From the 1st Communication Maintenance Squadron, Capone Air Station, Technical Sergeant Ivan Trejo. From the 52nd Maintenance Group, Spin Donald, Technical Sergeant Joel Trevino. From the 52nd Maintenance Group, Spin Donald, Technical Sergeant Jonathan Tyler. From the 372nd Training Squadron, Detachment 17, Spain Valley, Technical Sergeant Andrew Valley.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Technical Sergeant Ramsey, and it is with great honor and pride that I present to you the graduates from my first flight, Spartan Flight. Beginning with the flight leader from the 352nd Special Operations Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant David Comerford. From the 726th Air Mobility Squadron, Spangdahlem, Technical Sergeant Joshua Ainham. From the 52nd Operations Support Squadron, Spangdahlem, Technical Sergeant Michael Carney. From the 7th Weather Squadron, Detachment 2, Grafenbeer, Technical Sergeant Stephen Gentry. From the 100th Logistics Readiness Squadron, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Ronald Germain. From the 24th Intelligence Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Matthew Graham. From the 721st Aerial Port Squadron, Logistics Field, Technical Sergeant Nicanor Grant.
That's my roommate.
From the 2nd Air Support Operations Squadron, Vilsec, Technical Sergeant David Meeker. From the 1st Air and Space Communication Operations Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Haley Rabbit. From Detachment 2, 25th Intelligence Squadron, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Kashina Robinson. Finally, from the 48th Component Maintenance Squadron, Lakenheath, Technical Sergeant Anthony Rosado Maldonado.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Technical Sergeant Cook, and it is my honor to present to you the graduates from Spirit Flight, beginning with the flight leader from the 731st Munitions Squadron, Camp Darby, Technical Sergeant Joshua Dennis. From the 100th Force Support Squadron, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Rashonda Black. From the 52nd Security Forces Squadron, Spangdahlem, Technical Sergeant Clifton George. From the 32nd Training Squadron, Detachment 16, Lakenheath, Technical Sergeant Samuel Jacks. From the 786th Civil Engineer Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Baron Johnson. Technical Sergeant Paulo Melendez. From the 2nd Air Support Operations Squadron, Vilsec, Technical Sergeant Alexander Mitchum. From the 352nd Maintenance Squadron, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Sandy Mumford. From the 51st Communications Squadron, Lakenheath, Technical Sergeant David Teets. From the United States Air Force's in Europe Band, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Dustin Trimble. And from the 86th Material Maintenance Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Lydia Vasquez.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Technical Sergeant Haldeman, and it is my honor to present you the graduates from Raptor Flight. Beginning with the flight leader from the 4 Youth Operations Support Squadron, Lakenheath, Technical Sergeant Kimberly Blood. From the 86th Security Forces Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Steve Alvera. From the 1st Combat Communications Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Shamir Bishop. From the 352nd Special Operations Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant David Dalton. From the 748th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Lakenheath, Technical Sergeant Veronica Humphreys. From the 86th Communications Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Ross Kosikowski. From the 352nd Special Operations Maintenance Squadron, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Jared Krogmeyer. From the 31st Maintenance Squadron, Aviano, Technical Sergeant Jade McGill. From the 48th Fire Wing Public Affairs, Lakenheath, Technical Sergeant Matthew Blue. From the 731st Munitions Squadron, Aviano, Technical Sergeant Otis Smith. From the 372nd Training Squadron, Lakenheath, Staff Sergeant Brandon Stanley. And from the 24th Intelligence Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Bradley Wonker.
Good afternoon, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Technical Sergeant Martin, and it is my honor to present to you the graduates from Eagle Flight. Beginning with the flight leader for the 31st Civil Engineer Squadron, Aviano, Technical Sergeant Alan Drake. From the 52nd Civil Engineer Squadron, Spangalin, Technical Sergeant Jeremy Benitez. From the 321st Special Tactics Squadron, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Matthew Blankenship. From the 603rd Air Operations Center, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Anthony Calizo. From the 52nd Communications Squadron, Spangalin, Technical Sergeant Skylar Hunter. From the 100th From the 52nd Security Forces Squadron in Spangdahlem, Technical Sergeant Timothy Keppel. From the 86th Maintenance Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Jamal Lewis. From the 424th Air Base Squadron, Cheves, Technical Sergeant Richard Pointer. From the 86th Medical Operations Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Cristina Reynoso. From the 100th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Milton Hall, Technical Sergeant Chad Stewart. And from the 76th Airlift Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Anna Chamakas.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Technical Sergeant Marr, and it is my honor to introduce to you the graduates from Pave Hall Flight, beginning with the flight leader. From the 31st Maintenance Squadron Aviano, Technical Sergeant Bradley Helberg. From the 704th Munitions Support Squadron, Getty, Technical Sergeant Stephen Arthur. From the 31st Operations Support Squadron, Aviano, Technical Sergeant Christopher Ford. From the 435th Air Ground Operations Wing, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Lee Elam. From the 703rd Munitions Support Squadron, Vocal, Technical Sergeant Joshua Ferguson. From the 435th Contingency Response Support Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Daniel Fox. From the 65th Operations Support Squadron, Logis, Technical Sergeant Richard Gallinac. From the 76th Airlift Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Nicole Griffiths. From the Warrior Preparation Center on Seaverhoff, Technical Sergeant Philip Powell. From the 748th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Lakenheath, Technical Sergeant Adam Shute. Last but not least, from the 352nd Special Operations Maintenance Group, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Kevin Stanton.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Technical Sergeant Young, and it is my honor to present to you the graduates from the Galaxy Flight, the Honor Flight, beginning with the flight leader. From the 569th United States Forces Police Squadron, Bogoway, Technical Sergeant Cal Tibbetts. From the 86th Medical Operations Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Maya Baker. From the United States Air Forces and your contracting, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Clayton Bachman. Logistics Readiness Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Harry Dyke. From the 693rd Intelligence Support Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Alex Finkel. From the 488 Intelligence Squadron, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Chad Petrie. From the 352nd Special Operation Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Jamar Odom. From the 52nd Maintenance Squadron, Spangalum, Technical Sergeant Pierre Pringer. From the 48th Security Forces Squadron, that was Ryan Perlago. Technical Sergeant Pierre Pringer. From the 52nd Comptroller Squadron, Spangalum, Technical Sergeant Alden Vasquez. And lastly, from the 86th Civil Engineer Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Matthew Weber.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Technical Sergeant Holt, and it is my honor to present you the graduates from Hercules Flight, beginning with the flight leader of the 4088 Intelligence Squadron, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Matthew Hale. From the 52nd Maintenance Squadron, Spangalum, Technical Sergeant Ian Babcock. From the 691st Cyber Operations Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Kenneth Cologne. From the Special Operations Europe, Stuttgart, Technical Sergeant Gilbert Hernandez. From the 86th Medical Squadron, Landstuhl, Technical Sergeant Miranda Albrecht. From the 31st Logistics Readiness Squadron, Aviano, Technical Sergeant Jeanette Perez. From the 31st Security Forces Squadron, Aviano, Technical Sergeant Latif Self. From the 39th Operations Support Squadron, Insulet, Technical Sergeant Albert Simon. From the 435th Contingency Response Support Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Jeffrey Sisson. From the 52nd Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Spangalum, Technical Sergeant Brian Smith. From the 76th Civil Engineering Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Quentin Thompson. From the 31st Communications Squadron, Aviano, Technical Sergeant Vicente Valdovinos.
gentlemen, I am Technical Sergeant Johnson, and it is my honor to present to you the graduates from Thunderbolt Flight, starting with the flight leader from the Special Operations Command Bureau, Patch Barracks, Technical Sergeant Brandon Morning. From the Headquarters United States Air Forces in Europe Command Chief's Office, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Jessica Anchera. From the Defense Carrier Division, United States Transportation Command, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Michael Conklin. From the 423rd Security Forces Squadron, Altenbury Molesworth, Technical Sergeant Michael Ray Anthony DeBoer. From the 52nd Main Squadron, Scandalum, Technical Sergeant Joseph Evers. From the 7th Special Operations Squadron, Mildenhall, Technical Sergeant Lamar Jamison. From the 52nd Maintenance Group Squadron, Spandau, Technical Sergeant Robert Morton. From the 86th Dental Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Rebecca Nunez. From the 1st Combat Communications Squadron, Ramstein, Technical Sergeant Adam Stewart. From the 31st Communications Squadron, Aviano, Technical Sergeant Shane Woolridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about one more round of applause for our graduates? Now we will hear closing comments from Chief Dennis, followed by the class leader's dismissal of the class by leading them in reciting the Airman's Creed, and finally we will conclude our ceremony with you, the audience, joining us as we sing the Air Force song.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon for a very special graduation for Class 17-3. But before we provide closing comments, I would like to invite our boss, General Zadelas, to come forward so we can bid farewell to one of our amazing cadre team members.
As I was listening to Chief's words and the talk about the ropes and ropes that bind us may hold us back, I thought about the class and how you have pulled on those ropes and you found opportunities. And then I thought of this incredible instructor cadre that's here that helped you realize that rope contains opportunities, not things that hold you back. So I'd like to ask one of the cadre to come forward, Senior Master Sergeant Dan Kenmore, because I would like to say thank you to you. I understand this is probably one of the last formal events I will be able to be with you at. It has been my tradition for the cadre at the Kissling Academy to thank them for what they've done. Dan has been here since 2014, March of 2014, and will depart this May for Scott Air Force Base. And he's going to put his leadership to work there. And but before he goes there, I wanted to say thank you. And I can't think of a better place to thank you. As the Director of Academics, you've influenced over 3,000 students who have gone through, 3,000 graduates. You've had students from 6 nations, from our allied nations and partner nations. You've had a huge impact on so many that those ropes are opportunity, not something that will hold you back. Personally, you have done amazing things here, not only at Kissling Academy with the student as a part of the cadre, but also you individually. In 2015, you were the Saigon winner for U Safety. You're also the 2015 Force Support Senior NCO of the Year. And this is probably the last time that I will be able to say Senior Master Sergeant, because in just a couple of days that final stripe will get sewn on. And I can't think of a more fitting individual who has earned that Chief stripe and the title of Chief Master Sergeant. So it is an honor for me to give you one of my coins. And in my traditional words, I usually say this is the coolest coin in all you say feet. But there are some really cool ones out there that people have. So what I say now is this is the cool coin that set the high standards that others are trying to.
Thank you, General Zavelas. General Zavelas, General Moore, Chief Morris, General Villela, Chief Taylor, not Chief Taylor, Colonel Cooper, Chief Redden, Colonel Long, Chief Thornton, all the group commanders, the chiefs, our friends and families of our graduates that are here celebrating them today. We're truly thankful that you took the time to come out and just recognize a special accomplishment. It is a significant milestone in their career, and we recognize that they could not have been here, sitting here, without your support, so thank you. So, Chief Rendon, you spent the entire day with us today. You are an amazing leader. We know you have a lot to do, but you took the time to spend with our graduates, but also with our cadre team, and to impart some words of wisdom throughout the week and also here today. So we just want to say thank you. Thank you for continuing to lead from the front, and thank you for your inspirational words. I also like to take a moment to thank our cadre team. This team, you're amazing, and I've been extremely blessed to be a part of this team. Thank you for your tenacious spirit and diligence in educating our Air Force's NCOs. The rewards may not be immediately tangible, but they are certainly lasting, as these NCOs take everything that they've learned and develop their airmen and their NCOs in return. Henry Adams stated, "A teacher affects eternity. He can never tell where his or her influence stops." So I just want to say thank you. Continue doing what you're doing. You're making such an amazing difference in our Air Force, and we appreciate you. All right? Not least to our graduates, class 17-3, congratulations on achieving this significant milestone. We're extremely proud of you, and as I stated this morning, we need you to commit daily to displaying the behavior and leadership you want to see throughout our Air Force. Be deliberate with the things that you can change. Motivate boldly. Inspire boldly. Train boldly, and develop our airmen boldly. Remember, effective leadership takes action, and each and every day is a new opportunity for you to move and lead on purpose. Thank you for your continued support to our United States Air Force and our airmen. God bless you, God bless your family, and thank you once again. Technical Sergeant Bendarsky, please take control of your class.
Class 17-3.